When you look at something through an Indigenous lens, it's a relationship. Who are you and who am I?
For years, the Women's Health Clinic has wanted to incorporate traditional Indigenous teachings into the delivery of health care. On Friday, that became a reality with the introduction of Kookum Circle. In Cree, Kookum means grandmother. These elders will share knowledge and experience with staff in efforts to decolonize healthcare and provide patients with Indigenous-led practices.
I always tell people, you know what? I'm wanting you to learn how to see with more than your eyes, to hear with more than your ears, and to feel with more than your heart, to feel with all of you.
Wawate Ikwe, also known as Elder Louise Mackay, is of the Red River Métis. As someone who has worked in healthcare, she says what's needed is more than just physical care.
Traditional culture looks at you as a whole, W-H-O-L-E, not H-O-L-E, as a whole person, right? So they want to know what's going on with you, not just on the physical, but on the mental and the emotional and the spiritual.
Traditionally, with Indigenous people, they had multiple gender identities and roles. So for the Women's Health Clinic to recognize that and include me in the Kookum Circle is, I think, very important.
Mashkode Gizik, who is also called Albert McLeod, is a two-spirit human rights activist with ties to Nisittuwayassit Cree Nation, Cross Lake, and Norway House. He says being categorized as male or female has been damaging to Indigenous people, as in traditional medicine, people aren't bound by gender.
And as Indigenous people, we survived that. So now it is a time where we can pick up the knowledge from our ancestors and the tools they left us for this time.
I tried all the other. I tried the mainstream. And those doors just were resistant.
Jeannie Whitebird, whose spirit name is Zawanang Benise Ikwe, says finding Indigenous-led healing was instrumental in her journey as a third-generation residential school and 60 scoop survivor.
So when all those doors basically were shut, it just occurred to me right then and there that traditional healing was where I needed to go.
Zawanang Benise Ikwe says she understood to the core of her spirit the traditional teachings she learned, and her healing happened in leaps and bounds. She says this is an actionable path WHC is taking towards truth and reconciliation.
Each Women's Health Clinic location will have a Kookum on staff. WHC says the Kookum Circle is called Katapwayut, which means those who tell the truth. In Winnipeg, Joanne Roberts, City News.